The pibil comes in 3 different versions. You can do the cochinita pibil, which is with pork, the pollo pibil with chicken, or the fish pibil, which is Sikil Pak, is what it's called.
Chicken chic.
Ay, sorry.
Sorry.
No, chicken chic.
What's up, guys? I am in Merida, Yucatán, and I'm so excited to share this day with you because we're meeting up with a local chef to make some iconic Yucatecan dishes, Pollo Pibil, and we're making Sikil Pak. You'll learn about it very, very soon, and we're also going to make a type of fruit sorbet. We're here with Chef Maru. She's a local chef in Merida, born and raised, and she knows exactly what she's making. She's going to show us all about it. Maru right now is buying recado. She also got some peppers, and I think she's buying calabaza.
Pepita de calabaza.
Pepita de calabaza. She's buying pumpkin seeds right now. That's going to be for the Sikil Pak. Oh, it looks like they sell them ground already. The pumpkin seeds are dried, probably maybe roasted and then ground. She's going to buy some cilantro now. Look how beautiful all of these herbs looked. Este es el local.
Este es el de México.
Ah,
ya.
ya.
Las hojas son más grandes.
Sí, sí.
Este pues suele ser más aromático.
Okay, so the local cilantro is more aromatic. It's a smaller leaf. And then you have the cilantro of Mexico, which is a larger leaf. And I guess a little bit more milder in the concentration of aromatics. This is the Mexican cilantro. And then here is the Yucatecan cilantro. All right, let's keep going. It's so electric in here. Another day at the market. It's a Thursday, but I promise you, from Monday to Saturday, it is like high excitement, super high energy. I love being in here. We're getting some banana leaf now. That's probably gonna be for the pollo pibil. It's like what it's cooked in. It envelops the chicken and adds flavor, promotes moisture. So it's really cool to see the plátano being used here in the Yucatán. Grabbing some fresh tomatoes here.
Los tomates son para el Sikil Pak. Estoy intentando agarrar los más suaves porque para la pasta nos ayudan mejor. O sea, es mejor porque lo vamos a triturar.
Okay.
Y para el pollo pibil, unos cuantos para que le dé sabor.
So the Sikil Pak takes tomato. She's choosing the softer tomatoes. That's going to make for a more smooth emulsion in the dip, and then also some for the pollo pibil.
Hoy vamos a hacer un Sikil Pak, que es un clásico, podemos llamarle un dip yucateco, que suele utilizarse para las fiestas, para las reuniones. Es a base de pepita de calabaza, tomate asado y un poco de cilantro y naranja agria. Y vamos a cocinar también un pollo pibil. El pollo pibil es a base de recado rojo, que es hecho de achiote, una semilla de una flor de aquí de Yucatán. Lleva cebolla, chile dulce y todo se envuelve en unas hojas de plátano, que las hojas de plátano son lo que le dan el sabor.
So right now she's looking for hoja de plátano, the plantain leaf. A lot of people sell it, so you're kind of looking for the best price, which one looks the best to you for what you're making. So that's what she's hunting for right now. Look at all the fresh onions, the lime, dragon fruits in season right now. You see it everywhere, as well as the mango and the papaya. This is the Ataulfo mango. It's originated here in Mexico. It smells really good. So sweet. That's the thing about like being in the heat, that it kind of expresses all the scents of all the fruits and vegetables, so you can really smell them. It's really fragrant in this aisle right now. And the mangoes are super soft and juicy, you can tell, even sitting inside.
Porque es menos fibroso, no tiene tanta fibra, es como la textura similar al aguacate, es muy suave.
Ah, no me digas.
Sí,
Entonces,
me encanta.
porque normalmente encuentras los mangos que son más pequeños, que tienen mucha fibra.
Mucha fibra.
Pero este
el
no.
Manila.
Ah,
Este no.
ok.
Este tiene lo dulce del mango.
So she specifically chose that mango because it has less fiber, and it's more like the kind of texture of an avocado. Oh, getting some more spices right now. Look how they're all hanging from the stall here. It's just like peppers, cinnamon, everything.
Los aguacates aquí son deliciosos. Suavecito.
El aguacate local.
Que es que como que tiene como rayitas. Sí, sí.
Sí, este. Es más, me gusta Tiene buena textura, solo sabes como un sabor más a agua.
Sí.
Siento que tiene más concentrado de agua.
Sí.
El hash sí es más cremoso, tiene un sabor más fuerte.
Eso sí, verdad, sí, es verdad.
Para guacamole, el hash, 100%.
Sí, siempre. The native avocados of this area have a higher water content than, say, like the Hass avocados. So they're really good, but she still prefers the Hass avocado for things like guacamole and stuff. They're much more dense and creamy.
¿Comen habanero?
See? See? There's no shortage of spicy peppers here. Maru's grabbing some habaneros. ¿Estos son habaneros también?
No, este es chile dulce.
Okay.
El chile dulce es como un pimiento, más o menos, pero es aquí local.
Okay.
Le da sabor, le da mucho sabor, pero no tiene nada de picor.
Okay.
Nada. Unos cuantos limones.
Y estás escogiendo limón, no lima, ¿verdad?
Sí, limón. Me gusta hacer salsitas de habanero, pero que tengan ese ligero sabor ácido, que no solo pique, sino que tenga un poquito de acidez.
So we're gathering ingredients right now for the salsa that's going to have habanero, lime, not lima, but lime. Lima is the native Yucatecan variety of lime that's a little sweeter, more floral. This is more of that acidic, traditional lime taste that we know in the States. Okay. ¿Es más barato? Okay, qué bueno.
Hay mucha diferencia de precios que en el súper, que en Walmart, en Chedraui, por ejemplo, me costó 5 pesos esto, quizá el kilo esté como en 10 y en el súper esté a 30,
Oh, wow.
25, 20, va variando.
De verdad que es una diferencia grande.
Pero sí hay mucha diferencia, sí.
¿Y tú también haces compras aquí
No,
para tu
me gustaría, pero yo vivo muy en el norte.
Ah, sí,
entonces,
verdad.
venir al centro, la verdad sí es más complicado.
Ujú.
Sí es más complicado, sí vengo de repente, pero muy específico. Mi súper normal de día a día en mi casa, pues es súper cercano.
We're getting some tortillas and tortilla chips. They have a mill machine right here where they make them from scratch. You can see the loose kernels waiting to go into the mill and then the actual masa that's made up top there. Oh, she actually weighs them out on the balance scale. Okay, I think we have a few more things to pick up. She's so fast when she comes in here. She knows exactly what she's looking for. She knows exactly the vendors that she wants to go to. And you're almost in and out of here. It hasn't even been 30 minutes. It's so different when you come with someone who knows the market, who's from here, because this place is a maze. It's so vast. 45,000 square feet of vendors and food products, clothing as well. Now you see a little bit more clothing. There's just so much that it would take a while to really get a grip on where you want to go, where you want to be, and who you want to buy from.
Como que la parte de cerdo, la parte de res, la parte donde hacen pollo. Aquí en Yucatán comemos mucho cerdo.
Okay.
Es muy común, es más, en el norte comen más res, aquí puro cerdo y pollo.
Y tienen una especie específica del Yucatán de cerdo, ¿verdad?
Sí, el lechón baby, es el que raza, que yo sepa el nombre, no sé. Pero,
Ok.
Pero sí hay uno muy particular, los lechoncitos mayormente son los pequeñitos, los bebés, que es lo que utilizamos para el lechón.
Sí.
Normalmente los domingos venden la gente lechón y cochinita, que es muy común que la gente el domingo desayune lechón y cochinita.
Okay.
La diferencia es que el lechón, pues se supone que es el bebé.
Sí, el lechoncito.
El lechoncito.
Y por eso que se llama cochinita, ¿no?
Sí.
Porque está supuesto que sea un bebé.
Ajá.
Ok.
Va a ser pierna y muslo, por favor, dos.
This seems to be the stall for buying chicken. This is where we came with Mark the other day, and he also bought his chicken from here. The chicken looks really good, super fresh. And they have everything separated out so that if you want a whole chicken with, say, the liver, the gizzards, or anything, they'll put it in there for you too. Or if you want everything kind of a la carte, sorted out on its own.
En 2 pedazos, por favor. Sí.
Cuando vienes aquí, si vas a hacer un plato específico, le puedes decir, oh, estoy haciendo
Sí.
pollo pibil y te lo cortan o te dan...
Sí, justo. He venido y a veces no sé qué parte agarrar, como del pollo o del cerdo. Y ellos me van diciendo, por ejemplo, para poultry hay una carne específica, no es solo la milanesa. Según yo, ese es con lomo de cerdo, o sea, tiene sus partes.
Ah, ok.
Y lo bueno es que aquí si les preguntas, pues ellos saben, ¿no?
Saben,
qué
ok.
parte de cada animal.
¿Y el pollo pibil va a tener hueso o este va a ser de...?
Con
Ok,
hueso.
con hueso.
Sí, con hueso. Y también pedí un poco de pechuga sin hueso.
Ok.
Me gusta ponerle los dos porque a veces siento que la pechuga está muy seca.
Sí, sí, se seca.
Entonces la pierna y el muslo es como más jugoso.
So Maru is choosing bone-in chicken, the dark meat, as well as a little bit of the chicken breast, because otherwise the pollo pibil would come out more dry. Chicken breast can dry out very easily, so she likes to add in that dark meat with the bone in to make sure that it remains moist. Muchas gracias.
Ahí mira, vendo el pavo.
Ah,
Aquí es muy difícil encontrar pavo en las carnicerías, pero aquí en el mercado
Siempre tiene.
sí,
Ok.
siempre hay pavo. Cáscara de plátano que está
Ok, gracias. ¡Ay! ¿Y tú comes carne?
Sí.
Sí, ok.
Me gusta el cerdo, me gusta la res también. No en todas sus versiones, a veces siento que la res es muy fuerte. El sabor.
Eso es lo que me dicen aquí, que la res... ¿Y eso es algo que se encuentra en el Yucatán o en México en general es muy
Creo
fuerte?
que porque estamos acostumbrados, te digo que, por ejemplo, aquí se hace una carnita asada, es carne de cerdo. En cambio, en el norte es pura res. Entonces, yo pienso que tal vez estoy acostumbrada a comer más cerdo, que ya siento muy fuerte el sabor de la res. Por ejemplo, caldo de res no me gusta.
Ah, ok.
Muy fuerte. Pero arrachera, si lo como, o sea, cierto tipo de carne de res, sí. Por ejemplo, barbacoa de res me gusta.
Uy,
La
sí,
de
barbacoa es
borrego
riquísimo.
no me gusta.
Ok.
Siento que el borrego es igual un sabor muy fuerte.
Y veo también que el queso de bola se vende mucho afuera,
Sí,
no
justo,
en el refrigerador.
sí, pero una vez que lo cortas, ya lo tienes que refrigerar.
Ok.
Ay, perdón, pienso yo que la cera es lo que cubre y lo... Porque es un queso muy duro, no se funde tan fácil,
Sí.
entonces yo creo que... Y muy salado. Entonces yo creo que también la sal lo utilizan como método de conservación,
Okay.
porque es un queso salado.
I was asking about the gallo azul, the Edam cheese that you see here sold so much. They sell it on the street sides, here on the sidewalk. Kind of like how he's showing here.
En lugares puedes conseguir el queso de bola porque hay quesos de bola que no son la misma, son la marca.
¿Verdad? ¿Es el gallo azul
El gallo
o el...?
azul, sí.
Okay.
Se supone que pues el mejor es el gallo azul.
Okay.
He probado otros que pues no están mal, pero hay otros que te los venden como si fuera gallo azul, pero no son.
Pero no es, okay. Entonces hay que buscar la...
Sí. O
las
tiendas
etiquetas,
conocidas,
sí.
exactamente,
Ok.
sí, las etiquetas. Por ejemplo, esos que pasamos no tenían etiquetas.
No, fueron demostraciones.
Ah, ok.
Que solamente... Sí,
Creí
porque
que
yo
eran
pasé por
esas.
ahí el otro día y dije, espérate, eso no se ve bien.
Sí, no, dije, esto. Pero sí lo vas a encontrar, ¿eh? O sea, sí puedes encontrar ese tipo de cosas.
Y está la pescadería.
Sí, esta es la parte. Justo aquí igual cuando vengo a comprar, he venido a comprar camarones o algo así, pues ellos me ayudan como que, ¿para qué platillo, qué tipo de camarón o qué pescado? Porque no sé mucho de los tipos de pescado, entonces ellos te ayudan. Este platillo que vamos a cocinar tiene sus 3 versiones, porque si es similar a la cochinita pibil. Si tú lo haces con cerdo, es cochinita pibil. Si lo haces con pollo, es pollo pibil. Y con pescado, es pescado tikin chic.
Oh, se llama tikin chic.
Tikin chic, sí.
Okay.
Entonces, que es similar, solo que lo envuelven en la hoja de plátano y lo suelen hacer al carbón.
Okay, okay. The pibil comes in 3 different versions. You can do the cochinita pibil, which is with pork, the pollo pibil with chicken, or the fish pibil, which is Sikil Pak, is what it's called.
Tikin chic.
Ay, sorry.
Sorry.
No, tikin chic. I knew I was going to get that wrong. Thank you. That's why we need her here. So we've gathered everything we needed for today's cooking demonstration. We're going to grab a taxi and head back to the kitchen. And we're going to start cooking. This market is absolutely incredible. Every time I leave, I need like a moment of silence just to gather my thoughts and take in everything I just experienced. It is truly an amazing experience every time I come here. But this place is beautiful. You gotta come and see it for yourself. Honestly, the camera won't even be able to express to you how cool this place is. All right, so we just got back to the location where the kitchen is, and it's actually within a boutique hotel. This place is called Boutique by the Museo because it's actually right down the street from the Anthropology Museum. You can actually see that building, that yellow building right above me with the 3 windows. That's the Anthropology Museum of Merida. This place is gorgeous. It's kind of like a hacienda style. This was an old home that was renovated and refitted for a small boutique hotel. It's absolutely beautiful, and you know, as hot as it gets here, you have the lap pool, you have several open spaces for air to flow through, and it's absolutely beautiful in here, and it's so quiet. Not that it's very loud around here anyway, but it's very, very peaceful in here. Maru's going to start by making the Sikil Pak first, which is the dip made with ground pumpkin seeds. So what we're doing now first is we are cutting and squeezing the sour orange. We're going to peel them because otherwise this skin will be too acidic and bitter. But we want to make sure that we get all the juice from the naranja agria. So she's having me cut off all the skin, and then that'll be the best way to use it. So Maru was saying that the reason why they use naranja agria, aside from the fact that it grows here naturally, is that it doesn't dry out the meat. If you use a regular lime, it will dry out the meat. It's too acidic. The naranja agria, the sour orange, actually protects the meat more and keeps it from drying out, as well as adding the acidic flavor that you want to tenderize. The skin on the sour orange is really thick. So she actually specifically said to leave some of the skin on and not peel it all the way to the flesh, because otherwise it'll be way too hard to squeeze the juice out. All right, let's go ahead and squeeze some of the juice out of here. Lots and lots of seeds, lots of pulp in the sour orange. Oh, look at that beautiful orange color. You can see that.
Ahorita vamos a tatemar, bueno, nosotros llamamos tatemar, a asar las cosas, se le llama tatemar, cuando no usamos nada de aceite, ¿ok?
Okay.
Para el Sikil Pak, nosotros asamos los tomates, pero no usamos nada de aceite.
Maru right now is doing the process of tatemar, which is to sear vegetables or any kind of product on a hot pan without any oil. So right now she's doing that with the tomatoes. It's going to be for the Sikil Pak. And so she's searing them in a dry pan to get that coloring in them. But they also do it with chilies and several different ingredients. So right now she's preparing the tomatoes, the sweet chili. This is all going to go into the the container with the plantain leaves and the recado that you guys will see in a moment with the chicken. It's going to season it, flavor it, and of course with the tomato, add moisture. So here in the Yucatán, it is indigenously, it's Maya, and so a lot of people still speak the Mayan language. But on top of the Spanish, it's very common to mix Spanish with Maya together. So like some words are not said in Spanish, they're said in Maya, even though the whole conversation might be in Spanish. So it's used interchangeably. Pibil comes from the word pib, which is to cook underground. And that's where the cochinita pibil comes, the pollo pibil. But there's different ways you can do it. You can cook it in a Dutch oven, which we're gonna be doing today with the chicken. It still retains the name because all the seasonings, ingredients, and flavorings are the same as they would be if you cooked it underground. Oh, the tomatoes smell so good. They smell roasty and charred. And I love to see techniques like this because if we were to do this in our house, we would think maybe you're like ruining the tomato, you're burning it, but she's looking for that char. She wants that flavor, that Maillard reaction to happen in the tomatoes. Look at the hood for this kitchen here. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, I love how the kitchens here are like the focal point of the home. This grand, like smokestack that opens up into the air, but it's just so beautiful, and it says, "We cook here." She's happy with the tomatoes right now. They have nice color, nice char, and they're still juicy.
Oh, a los tomates.
Look how soft the tomatoes are. It's almost like a chunky tomato sauce. And this is the ground toasted pumpkin seeds. Added in some sour orange for acidity. So it's a delicate balance. You don't want it to be too liquidy. You want it to be more like the consistency of like a hummus. So you really gotta help it in there inside the blender. What she's looking for is for it to not be too smooth. She actually wants a little bit of chunkiness in there so that you can still see the little pieces of the cilantro, a little bit of tomato. Okay, time to try the first dish that Chef Maru has made for us today. This is a Sikil Pak, the traditional Yucatecan dip made with those ground pumpkin seeds, charred tomato, and sour orange. So good. And especially the fact that it's still warm. It's tangy from the tomatoes, a little bit of acidic with the sour orange. And then the pepitas, the pumpkin seeds give it this body, a toastiness, a warmth to the dip. And oh, the cilantro is in there too. It's a little bit herbal from the cilantro as well. Wow, and just the color of it, it's so appetizing to the eye. And then the flavor is just so satisfying. Wow. And these totopos, they're a thicker tortilla chip. So they really like hold on to dips and hold their consistency. So you really get a nice crunch in there. And these seem to be slightly seasoned a bit too. Wow.
Oh, I just got another piece, but with a lot of cilantro flavor. This is a really important step in this process. You guys, you see that she's wiping the plantain leaves. You want to clean off any debris on those plantains and really allow for the flavor of the banana leaf to be able to be extracted when it's in the pot. Maru's about to do a process that I've actually really wanted to see. She's going to dissolve the recado for the pibil. So it's normally sold like this in a paste, which is a very concentrated version of it. And now she's gonna dissolve it in naranja agria. The recado, Maru was telling me that it's actually not something that families do at home. It's very common and traditional to actually buy the recado, that concentrated paste of spices, because there's people who are actually dedicated to making the recado. So this is their career, this is what they do. It's traditional to go to the markets and purchase the recado that you're looking for. They have several different varieties, as you saw in the market, the red, the green, the black, so many. And when you get to your house, you kind of put the intensity that you want. If you want the meat to have more color, then you'll add a little bit more, ¿verdad? Le echas más recado si quieres más sabor, sí. Más color, como tú dijiste, sí, que se pinte bien.
Bien pintado.
Okay.
Sí, le pongo bastante, gente que no le gusta más ligero, pero sí lo ideal es que tenga.
Maru likes her pibils to have a lot of nice color on them, so she definitely makes sure that she has enough recado to achieve that bright fire red color. I have to say, estoy de acuerdo contigo en eso. Sí, sí.
Me gusta mucho la comida
con color,
sí.
Sí.
Con color condimentada.
Entonces usaste agua, naranja agria, un poco de sal y el recado.
Sí.
Sencillo.
Sencillo, nada más. Esto lo vamos a poner, ahorita voy a
Okay. Right now she's doing another really important step in using these banana leaves. She's toasting them on the flame because it releases the oils. It starts to get a little bit of flavor extracted from the plantains. Otherwise, it's just like a very vegetal leaf flavor. So in order to get that savory banana leaf flavor out, you have to toast them, or at least warm them to release the oils. She's making a little bed now at the bottom of the Dutch cook pot for the chicken to rest and all the seasonings. So she's adding in the tomatoes, the sweet chili, and the onions that she cut earlier, and that's gonna just add so much more to the flavor. She really likes to pile it in there to make sure that she gets a lot of flavor coming out of those vegetables. So right now the Pollo Pibil is gonna go on a high flame till she gets a boil, and then she'll bring it down to a simmer, and it's gonna cook for about 30 minutes. Really nice flame on these peppers and onions right now. The chiles and the onions she's cooking right now, I believe, are gonna be for a sauce, salsa that she's making to go along with everything too. All right, I'm back on citrus duty, slicing some limes to go along inside of that salsa. Let's soften them up a little bit. The limes here have been so juicy. I mean, you can like just use half of one and get enough juice for a whole plate of tacos. Ooh, the onions and the peppers are getting a really nice color on them right now. This looks like more like a cast iron style pan, getting a little bit more char. And I noticed too that she put in a little bit of oil, heated it up, and then dumped out the excess. So nothing here has a lot of oil in it. It's very light on the use of oils.
So this is the salsa, guys. She made it with the charred onions, charred habaneros, cilantro, lime juice, and water to not make it too acidic. I like she's really controlling the acidity of every plate that she makes by using water, and the cilantro also helps with a little bit of a cooling off as well as flavoring. ¿Qué piensas? Bueno. So let's try some of Maru's salsa that she just made. Kind of let it marinate for a few minutes, but I cannot wait much longer before I try this. Wow. Wow. Delicioso. Tiene picante, pero no que te quema la cara. Está riquísimo. Wow. Exacto, exacto. Exacto, no, esto tiene sabor. Guys, this is amazing. It's with the habanero and it's spicy, but once again, it's not just spicy for the sake of being spicy. Okay. Maru's going in for a check here to see how the Pollo Pibil is doing. Oh, very nice. Looks like está cocido, pero todavía no está suavecito donde lo quieres. Sí, no. Al punto que quieres. Uh-huh.
Todavía.
So Maru's going to use this mango for a topping on the sorbet that's going to be served for dessert. This is a mango native to the area, and it's got a lot less fiber than small mangoes or other varieties. You can see kind of how smooth it is. Very shiny, smooth mango. So the chicken's cooked, but you have to wait for it to get a little soft. And she also is looking for it to not be too soupy, to have a nice little bit thickening in the consistency. But I do see the color of the chicken is really bright. You can already see how that achiote. We've got about 5 more minutes on the chicken.
Porque pues puede estar cocido, pero siento que se queda durito.
Ajá.
Tenemos también la pechuga que es más bien gruesa. La voy a probar.
Okay, so Maru approves. The chicken is ready. Smells delightful. Can't wait to try it. You can actually see the meat starting to shred off the bone on the drumsticks. These Dutch ovens, I mean, they cook so well, so quickly. They probably cut the cooking time in half. And of course, you've got to finish it with some of that broth, the onions and the vegetables, aromatics that were in there. Topping all the chicken off with that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at that, you guys. In 30 minutes. What a beautiful plate. The chicken, the onions. I love the chunky vegetables left in there, so when you're gonna bite into them, you can really taste everything. Let's go ahead and dig into this beautiful meal Chef Maru has made for us today, the Pollo Pibil with the spicy picante and the Sikil Pak. I cannot wait to try this. This looks divine. So I'm gonna go in for a nice piece of the dark meat here because I do love the dark meat of the chicken. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be a bite. And it's already so soft, fork tender. Wow, Maru. That's the best Pollo Pibil I've had in 2 weeks that I've had here. The flavor of the tomato is so bright. The recado is very nice, gives a beautiful color, kind of this like flavoring that you can't really pinpoint because it's all the mixture of all the spices together, and the chicken is so tender, so soft. The bite of that ají dulce, or I'm sorry, the chile dulce is so good. It's got like a vegetal essence to it. I absolutely love it. And I really, really like the tomatoes that were charred on there, and then some of the onion. The chunks of onion is so good. Everything has really stewed together. This is really like a slow cooking chicken stew, and it's completely flavored all the way throughout. The meat of the chicken. Notice, remember guys, this chicken was not previously marinated. We just bought this at the market this morning, and it's already got so much flavor penetrated into the meat of the chicken from the recado. Wow. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this chilitos asado salsa on top of the chicken. And remember, it is a little bit spicy, but the flavor is so great that honestly, you can really ignore the spiciness to it. And if you like spicy food, this is definitely for you. Let's make un taquito with our Pollo Pibil. Let's do some of the chicken breast right here. Oh my gosh, it lifts and shreds so easily. Wow. Get some onions. And a little bit of the chilitos. Let's do a little bit more. This is so good. Okay. Beautiful. These are the corn tortillas we bought at the market today. You can taste how fresh they are. The corn flavor is very delicate. There's a slight sweetness to it. It goes so well with this pibil. Muchísimas gracias, Maru. Esto está divino. Sí. Suavecito y jugoso. Y está como si se sentó en el frío como por de noche, sí. Everything has come together. We saw it all from the beginning, and that really makes everything taste so much better. You saw all the ingredients that you buy in the morning, bring it to your kitchen, cook it all up. What a fantastic experience. Okay, we just finished our main course of the Pollo Pibil. It was absolutely exquisite, so soft, juicy, exactly what Maru described that she was going for. That's exactly what she achieved. So, so good, but it's not over just yet. She's serving us dessert right now, and she made a mango sorbet, and we're putting some of that fresh chopped mango on top as a garnish as well. And I think she's also gonna put a chilito on top. It's called chilito piquin, and it's kind of like this nice little garnish of powdered chilies, a little bit of salt, to give it like a flavor contrast. So I'm looking forward to trying this. It's like so representative of here in Yucatán and Mérida, Izamal, where we went. There's just so many beautiful yellow, orange hues throughout the cities. I love seeing food that almost represents the place you're in. Oh, that's good. The sorbet is tart, sweet, icy, and the mango on top is a really nice touch. You have that like room temperature mango, freshly sliced, and the little chilito on top adds a little bit more of that acidity, a contrast of flavors. And the chilitos, it's not a spicy chili, it's a smooth, mostly just for flavor. This is perfect after eating that hearty dish of the Pollo Pibil, to have something cold like this, because it's incredibly refreshing while you're also getting that sweet tooth fix. That was so much fun. I've never in my life experienced a one-on-one cooking demonstration like we did today, going to the market, cooking the food, eating the food. That was so much fun. I want to thank Boutique by the Museo for inviting us here today. And I want to give a special thank you to Chef Maru, who took us to the market today and taught us all of these beautiful dishes that we learned and got to eat. This is an experience you guys can book as well. I'll leave all the information in the description below, and you can find all the details for the experience as well as booking a stay to Boutique by the Museo if you'd like. That was so much fun. We've got 10 more days in Merida. I can't wait to try more food. We still got a lot left that we gotta try in terms of traditional Yucatecan cuisine, and I cannot wait to share with you. I will see you guys very soon.